Hello, beautiful people of the world. For a few summers now, I have been taking my sketchbook and paints in my bag and have been experiencing painting in nature. It may seem like a simple thing for others, but to me, it was the best decision I made. It helps me stay calm and true to myself. The sound of nature, birds, and the sea reflects on how I create a painting. Being able to observe all my 5 senses and being at peace with them all. It wasn't the easiest thing for me to accomplish, to be aware of everything all at once, but this practice has helped me get that, and I've never been better. Since we've moved closer to the beach, this is my 3rd time visiting, and each time it gets warmer and much, much pleasant. From a jacket to a cotton shirt. That makes me happy, or I should say, summer makes me happy. Have you ever noticed how the change of seasons reflects so much on the way we behave and react to stuff? From my experience, even the most bitter people become more pleasant. And you actually get to see them smile. Almost like the brightness in the sky also brighten their hearts. I recommend you only see these people in summer, because why would you do that to yourself otherwise? Okay, all jokes aside, what time of year do you feel the happiest? Now I know not everybody is made for summer, because weirdly a lot of people here have hay fever in England. Yes, I'm also in England, and I'm talking like I'm not actually a part of it. That's only because I've been here just over a decade. Unlike everywhere else I've lived, I think people are used to rain and indoors. I'm not in the favor of that. Not at all. I hate this concept because I'm the totally opposite person. The kind of person who is insane enough to visit a beach in heavy cold rain just for the feel of it. I used to think I was an outcast weird human who is extremely complicated, but that was only because I didn't know myself well enough to answer these complications with reason. A lot of hard work and self-reflection resulted into me understanding myself, but that only happened because I spent a lot of time alone and not addicted to my phone. Otherwise, I would have never gotten here. I'm not saying that people who spend their time on their phones or TV are wasting their time. I'm just saying that there should be limitations to everything. And also, this is my story. It doesn't have to be yours, but my story can possibly help yours become better. Whatever you're hearing me say are my beach thoughts whilst I was painting, which is probably why they're so jumbled up and not at all on the same topic. But as long as you're following along, I so totally wish I discovered watercolors earlier in life, because now they're my absolute favorite, and I will tell you why as well. It's because they flow and take shape of their own instead of just staying where my brush strokes are. Like, they have a mind of their own. I tend to characterize pretty much everything, which is not actually a living thing, but somehow it is to me. And I blame SpongeBob for this, because how was he just living under the sea, being best friends with a starfish, and wearing Boy Scout shirts? Now I can't stop myself from doing that, from seeing things in that way. It's still my favorite show, by the way. Such a comfort. Since summer is almost fully here, I am so excited to spend more days like this at the beach, painting and revisiting my positive thoughts. The seasons are a true blessing for us, and also a chance for us to discover different phases of ourselves as well as the weather. In these past few months, I have experienced a lot of good things, but also one change, which was the way I have been feeling over the edge about everything. I have been a lot more emotional, whether that's being happy or being hurt or something. I am still on recovery mode from this and evaluating why I have been different from usual. I've been a very introverted, emotionless exterior kind of person most of the time, most of my life. Even when I felt the most and felt a lot, but I kept it to myself. Maybe all those years spent are catching up to me now, and I've suddenly become unbelievably emotional and soft. I'm still finding it hard to adjust to it, but since I'm trying to live a life of meaning and awareness, it might just be that I always was an extremely fragile person. I just never let it show before. Interesting. Well, that was a sudden change from SpongeBob to a very, very deep conversation. But that's most of the conversations with me. Literally, that's how I am. That's how you communicate with me. So you should know. And I can't believe that I have sat here and I have shared a lot of things about myself with a lot of people. I have never ever thought I would be doing this, but I am, and somehow it doesn't feel strange, even though I thought it would feel strange. Now here is the sunset, and if you love the sunset, I hope you enjoy watching it with me. Lastly, I hope you liked coming along on an insight of my weird and messy thought process whilst I paint. And I hope to see you next time on another video, on another thought, on another topic. See you again soon. Love, Sahar.